Okay. Okay. Cause it's the Sam in pajamas, Sam in pajamas, Sam in pajamas, and a review show. Alright, what is up, you guys? Finish another anime. Bish Bosh Boosh. So this week, what I finished is Kill La Kill. Now, the recent season of airing animes just ended, so the person I am who likes to, wait till they finish, this is the fucking golden period for me. All of the animes are done. I kind of got a grasp on what are the big hits of the season, and one that I was really excited about when I heard it was even coming out was Kill La Kill. So the moment it finished, of course, this was the first one I'm going to do from, I believe it was the winter season that was still going on, I think. Not sure. I think it was the winter season, so this is the big one from the winter season that just ended, and the one I was most excited for, so I hopped into it, and fuck it, let's get to it. So, Kill La Kill, what can I say for sort of a summary or an introduction? It's about a girl, her name is Ryuko Matoi, and she shows up to this, kind of futuristic school called Honnouji Academy, I believe is what it's called. Yes, Honnouji Academy. So she shows up, she's a transfer student, and at this school, all of the, not all of the students, mind you, but students who have shown that they excel in a certain area, or pretty much if they deserve to have one of these things that I'm going to mention, they get a special suit, which is called a Goku uniform. And so what the Goku uniform does is it basically enhances your physical ability. So an example would be in one of the episodes, one of the people who got a Goku uniform was a tennis captain. So her uniform made her fucking better at tennis. So back to the basics of the Goku uniform that I didn't even mention. So they're ranked in 3 different ways. There's 1 stars, which is, the Goku uniform is made out of a special thing called a life fiber. So the Goku uniforms that have 1 star are 10% life fibers, then the 2 stars 20%, 3 star 30% of course, and then what starts to mix the whole sort of 1 star, 2 star, 3 star thing up is the main character, Ryuko Matoi. She comes into ownership of a Kamui, is what it's called. K-M-U-I. Hope I pronounced that right. I spelled it just in case. She comes in process of a Kamui, which is 100% life fiber. And the reason why that's such a big deal is because most people can't even withstand over wearing just 30% life fiber, because it just puts so much strain on your body that you're just not cool enough for it. So Ryuko Matoi goes and she shows up to this school, and she shows up in order because she's looking for the person who murdered her father. And however she got the leads, whatever led her there, she has come to that school because she believes that someone there knows what has happened to her father, and that someone, ventriloquist noise, she believes that someone there knows who killed her father or what happened, or could have another lead really, and that person she believes that has that lead is the student council president, which in this case, she kind of rules the whole school. Like, it is her school, the student council president school. So the student council president is going to be the main bad guy of this one. So she's going to be the one that Ryuko Matoi is trying to get to, but of course in order to do that, she's going to have to go through her ranks of the 1-star uniforms, 2 stars, and 3 stars, all handed out by her. And of course she has the rest of the student council, which are, I think, Elite 4? Might be confusing that with fucking Pokemon, I don't know. But there's 4 elites who have the 3-star uniforms that protect her and her personal guard. So of course she's going to have to work her way up and kind of do that thing. And so the student council's name is Satsuki Kiryan, and she's actually the daughter of the CEO / creator of an industry in the anime that pretty much makes the Goku uniforms and sells them to everyone else. So I'm not going to get too spoilery with it, but that was kind of the basic summary. Ryuko Matoi, main character, shows up to the school that's ranked where there's the no-star students, the 1 stars who have the special uniforms, the 2 stars special uniform, 3-star special uniforms, student council. They all have 3-star uniforms except for Satsuki Kiryan, and she's the kind of the top dog. So it's all about Ryuko trying to get there, and you meet different characters. And I mean, now let me just tell you my opinions on it. Honestly, the anime was awesome. I mean, compared to some things where I'm kind of like, I take a long time to do it, I finished the anime. It's 24 episodes. Finished it in 2 days. 2 days. Finished it really late at night one time. Or not finished it. Started it really late at night. And I watched, I don't know, 10 or 11 episodes. I just marathoned it. And then the next day I finished it. So it was good. And when I first started watching, the very first thing that came to mind for me is the animation style was very familiar to that of Fooly Cooly. So I know that's like a big cult hit a while back, was Fooly Cooly, and it's got a very unique animation style, and this is very like remnant to, like, if you've seen Fooly Cooly and you watch Kill La Kill, you're gonna notice there's a lot of kind of like crossover-ish, at least animation-wise. And you know, as I further watched the anime, basically this anime is like a fight every episode. So things like Star Driver, for example, where that was the kind of same thing, where every episode was a fight. This is the same thing, except, you know, these are kind of like, every fight is not to say like the fights are watered down or they're just thrown all over everywhere. Every fight that's in each of these episodes is super like meaningful to the story. It's not just bullshit filler fights. So I mean, fight every episode, so it's kind of got a little bit of the, I'm sure other animes have done it too, but Star Driver is the one that I've seen that I would relate it to. And then kind of towards the end, I kind of was watching the big, I guess, finale of the anime, and it really kind of rung with Gurren Lagann. And I know that's really popular. Everybody loved the dubs for that. Everybody loved the subs for it. Everybody loved the anime, no matter where or how you watched it. So I would say Fooly Cooly, Gurren Lagann, and I guess a little bit of Star Driver in there. So I would definitely recommend watching it. It's an anime with tons of action, funny, throws in tons of comedy. I mean, one of the organizations that are in there is called Nudist Beach, which is just a bunch of nudists who hate clothing. So that, I mean, whenever they're on screen, that's always fucking funny. And then her best friend, Mako Mankanshoku. I hope I said that right, Mankanshoku. I could have said if I was still watching the anime. And, you know, once I finish the anime, all knowledge goes out the fucking window. So her best friend, Mako, let's just fucking leave it at that. She is fucking funny. Like every time she's on screen a lot. So, because she's the best friend of the main character, so she's always there. She kind of helping out. She is so fucking funny. Like almost all of the humor comes from her. So she was awesome. The bad guy was awesome. The student council president, freaking amazing. Main character, awesome. And you know, this anime does have a lot of, I guess it would, in anime terms, be kind of considered an ecchi, where, you know, it's kind of like, they get close to naked, but not, because they still have like clothes on and stuff, but you can kind of see like under boob or butt cheeks. And you know, the interesting part, there is some parts where people are like fully naked. Like example, Mako's little brother was naked, and like you can see like this is totally off track, oh my god. You can see like the balls and the penis like drawn, but apparently as long as you don't draw it too detailed, it's totally okay. Like there's parts where like the women will be like, one of the main bad guys like got into a bathtub, and they kind of do the censoring thing where like the fog goes over the boobs, and they do that one episode. Then like later on in the anime, they're naked and they show like the whole body, and it's totally fine as long as you don't put nipples on anybody. You don't put, like, you don't draw like, oh my fucking god, you don't draw like the vagina, I guess, and you don't too in detail draw penis and balls, I guess. That was a little side tangent. But anime is a little bit ecchi because, you know, it kind of shows a little skin. Funny, comedy, action. Just fucking awesome, really. Loved it. I mean, I finished it in 2 days. So that should tell you how much I loved it. Fucking marathon the whole thing. So would definitely recommend it if you're into any kind of action, a little bit of fantasy in there with the kind of world that's created and the rankings of the stars in the high school. And I mean, it was cool. It was really cool. Yeah. So, you know, overall, I'd say, you know, if I had to kind of, you know, we'll do like this, because I'm still not sure if I want to, you know, kind of like a in-depth number rating or anything of the sort, because, you know, how can I say this? it's kind of like when you rate something, people are going to be mad no matter what. It's like, oh, you didn't like it as much as I did, or, whatever. So, fuck it. In terms of a Sam rating, it is, let me give some context here. It's 12:30 at night, and I'm craving some pizza. Like some good pizza, like delivery pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll rank this in terms of pizza. If Kill La Kill was a pizza, and it would have to be ranked in between, let's see, Round Table delivery pizza. That's my top tier, right there. Round Table delivery. It's the best pizza I've had so far. Kind of expensive, but Round Table. And lowest one would be a oven pizza, non-name brand oven pizza, because like DiGiorno's are good, Red Baron's good, Taste the Legend. So a non-name brand pizza. This would fall about a Sbarro pizza. The New York style Sbarro pizza that you see in the malls. That's what I rate this. So Kill La Kill Sbarro pizza. And some of you might be like, oh, what the fuck? Did he hate it? A Sbarro pizza? Because I used to work at the mall, and I would get Sbarro every fucking lunch that I had. And, I would get it, and people would always be like, oh, that pizza's disgusting. You guys just don't know. That pizza's amazing. That pizza is fucking good. So, that's just to let you know how much I like Sbarro. So, it is a Sbarro pizza out of a Round Table delivery pizza. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Alright, well,